Mia Farrow isn't just an acclaimed actress, she's also the proud mother of 14 children. Over decades, she built a family through both birth and adoption, raising her kids with love, resilience, and a powerful commitment to helping others. Her children's lives are a mix of public achievement, quiet strength, heartbreaking loss, and enduring family bonds. Let's meet all of Mia Farrow's sons and daughters and discover how each one became part of her extraordinary journey. Matthew Previn, born in 1970, Matthew is Mia's firstborn son, one of her twin boys with composer Andre Previn. Despite growing up with a famous mother, Matthew has lived a very private life. After graduating from Yale and earning a law degree from Georgetown, he went on to become a successful lawyer in New York City. He married Tarnisha Antoinette Graves in 2003, and together they have 2 children. Though he avoids the spotlight, Matthew represents a quiet pillar of stability in the Farrow family. Sasha Preven, twin brother to Matthew, Sasha Preven was also born in 1970. He studied at Fordham University and went on to work as an accountant in New York's media industry. As of 2018, Sasha had transitioned to a career in education as a high school teacher. He has a daughter from his first marriage and has also stayed away from public life. But like his brother, he's built a steady and grounded path for himself. Fletcher Preven, born in 1974, is Mia's 3rd biological son with Andre Previn. A computer prodigy from an early age, Fletcher built his first computer at just 13. He used those skills not only professionally, but also personally, even editing Woody Allen out of family photos after the family split. Today, Fletcher is a respected tech executive, serving as Chief Information Officer at Cisco Systems. He is known for his intelligence, privacy, and deep loyalty to his mother and siblings. Adopted children: Lark Song Previn, 1973 to 2008. Lark was Mia's first adopted child, brought into the family from Vietnam in 1973. She was known for her gentle nature and quiet strength. Lark became a mother to her own children and lived a life full of love despite battling illness. Sadly, she died at age 35 from complications of HIV/AIDS. Mia described her as an extraordinary woman who inspired everyone who knew her. Summer Daisy Song Previn Daisy, originally named Summer Song, was adopted from Vietnam in 1976. Born in 1974, she grew up alongside her sister Lark and was part of the early group of Farrow Previn children. Daisy has stayed mostly out of the public eye as an adult. According to reports, she has her own children and lives a private, family-centered life. Suni Preven adopted. In 1977 from Korea at age 7, Suni became the most controversial figure in the Farrow family. In 1992, it was revealed she had entered into a relationship with Mia's partner Woody Allen, a revelation that shattered the family. The two later married in 1997 and adopted 2 children. Mia has expressed heartbreak over the estrangement from Suni, saying in the docuseries Allen vs. Farrow that she loved her and held out hope for reconciliation for years. Moses Farrow Moses was adopted from Korea in 1980 and was born with cerebral palsy. He was initially raised by Mia, but later, after the fallout with Woody Allen, he became estranged from much of the family and sided with Allen publicly. Today, Moses is a licensed therapist and photographer. In 2017, he accused Mia of being emotionally and physically abusive, allegations Mia has firmly denied. Dylan Farrow Dylan, adopted in 1985, became the center of one of Hollywood's most heartbreaking and controversial scandals. In 1992, at the age of 7, Dylan accused Woody Allen of sexual abuse, allegations he has consistently denied. Dylan stayed mostly silent until 2014, when she courageously came forward again in an open letter published by the New York Times. Today, she's an outspoken advocate for survivors of abuse and an author of fiction. Her voice continues to shape the conversation around abuse and justice. Tam Farrow, adopted from Vietnam in 1992, was blind and had a heart condition. She died tragically in 2000 at the age of 17 due to an accidental prescription overdose tied to the intense migraines she suffered. Mia remembered her as a vibrant and beloved daughter whose time on Earth, though short, was deeply meaningful. Isaiah Farrow, adopted by Mia in 1992, was brought into the family around the same time as Tam. Though not much is known publicly about Isaiah's current life, he was raised as one of Mia's younger sons and grew up with strong family support and love. Thadius Farrow, adopted from India in 1994, was paraplegic due to polio. Despite his physical challenges, he had dreams of becoming a police officer and worked hard toward that goal. In a rare 2013 interview, he spoke openly about adjusting to life in the US and being overwhelmed by love after adoption. Sadly, Thadius died by suicide in 2016. Mia later described him as courageous, and his loss left a profound impact on the entire family. Quincy Farrow, born Kaylee Shea in 1993 and adopted by Mia in 1994, Quincy was just a year old when she joined the Farrow family. As an adult, she married Ethan and became a mother to a daughter named Coretta, born in 2018. Mia introduced Coretta on social media, celebrating Quincy's entry into motherhood and calling her baby perfect. Quincy has stayed relatively private, but is clearly close to her mother and siblings. Frankie Min Farrow was Mia's final adopted child, brought home from Vietnam in 1995. She was raised in a warm, multicultural household filled with siblings, pets, and love. While she stays out of the limelight, she appeared with her mother in family photos and has joined her at public events, like the Anne Frank Center appearance in 1996. Ronan Farrow, born in 1987 during Mia's relationship with Woody Allen, Ronan is the only biological child from that partnership. Brilliant and ambitious, Ronan is now a Pulitzer Prize-winning investigative journalist and the author of several acclaimed books, including Catch and Kill. His reporting helped ignite the hashtag #MeToo movement, exposing powerful men like Harvey Weinstein and Matt Lauer. Ronan is also a Yale Law School graduate and Rhodes Scholar. In recent years, he has been publicly vocal in support of his sister Dylan and critical of Allen. Despite ongoing media speculation about his biological father, including Mia's comment that Frank Sinatra might be a possibility, Ronan simply continues his work, driven by justice and journalistic integrity. Mia Farrow has endured unthinkable loss. 3 of her children, Tam, Lark, and Thadius, died young. Tam died at just 17 from an accidental prescription overdose. Lark passed away at 35 from complications of HIV/AIDS. Thadius took his own life at age 27. Each of them was deeply loved, and Mia has publicly honored their memories as brave, kind, and resilient people. Their stories serve as a heartbreaking reminder that even within one of the most unique and diverse families in Hollywood, tragedy and grief are part of the journey. Despite the scandals, estrangements, and loss, Mia Farrow remains steadfast in her role as a mother. Through adoption, advocacy, and unwavering love, she has built a family that spans the globe, cultures, and experiences. Today, she is a proud grandmother many times over, and still deeply committed to social justice, children's welfare, and honoring the memory of those she's lost. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment about which story touched you most. Thanks for watching. And remember, behind every headline, there's a human story. Mia Farrow's family is proof of just how complex and beautiful that story can be.